Hi, this is Celestial 7, and today we're going to talk about rosemary. Welcome to my first video. Thank you. Um, I don't know if you caught my introduction the other day, but this is the first video where we will be talking about rosemary. So in this video, I would like you to come away with some culinary uses as well as some health benefits and some knowledge about how rosemary is good for the mind and also how we can use it metaphysically in our everyday life. So to start off with the culinary uses, if you recognize this plant, this is rosemary, and I've picked off of this plant quite a bit. This is my kitchen plant, the one I use off of my kitchen. It also can grow into a very big bush, especially if you live in the South. You'll find rosemary grows into huge bushes that you can use year round because the leaves are evergreen. They stay green forever, all year round in the South. Even if you have a plant where sometimes you can purchase them at Home Depot, and then you get it home during the holidays. They usually sell them, and you get it home, and after several weeks the leaves turn brown and drop. It doesn't mean it's dead. You can still revive that plant. You just have to make sure it gets enough water, um, the right amount of water and the right amount of sunlight, and you can revive it, and you'll start to see green start to come out, little green shoots coming out of the what looks dead. The stems might look dead, but they're not. They're just very woody. So okay, rosemary is very fragrant. It has an evergreen like flavor. So when you're using it in the kitchen, you don't want to use too much because it can overpower your dish. So if you use just the right amount, it will kick off a wonderful soup. Um, it will enhance sauces if you use it in the processor while it's fresh. You can food process it. I do that a lot, and I use it in, like, if I'm making sunflower patties or different things like that, particularly raw dishes. It really works wonders to add flavor. Um, and we will be making some of these recipes next show. So this is a very hardy plant, and it lends its strength to you in the sense that it helps to improve digestion. It promotes blood circulation. So that means that when you use it, it's going to bring blood to the surface. So if you use the essential oil on your temples, sometimes I do this when I have to study, or I'm studying for a test or writing, and it helps me to maintain my focus, my concentration. I also use it for my children when I'm teaching. I'll add a little bit of essential oil to a spray bottle with water in it, and I spray the room, and it helps everybody kind of focus a little better. It contains antioxidants, and these antioxidants are very good for stimulating skin cell regeneration. So when you use rosemary in the kitchen, improve digestion. It promotes blood flow, increases circulation. Therefore, it helps to promote mental focus. It stimulates the brain. It contains some calcium, hints of iron, and plenty antioxidants. It also has a very potent flavor. If you chop it and you crush it, if it is dried, You want to make sure that it's fine enough where it does not spike you in your mouth when you're eating, because the dried leaves can be very spiky. I tend to use it fresh a lot, but it's also good dried. If you want to use it as a rub, that's good. The rosemary can be used to improve digestion, promote mental clarity and focus. If you're studying for an exam and you have something that you have to write essays, you can use the essential oil on your temples. You can make a spray by adding it to water and spraying in the room, which has a double effect. One is that it will help you to concentrate. Two, it also wards off sickness. It cleans the air. And if someone is sick, you actually do want to spray the room with rosemary essential oil, and you can add other essential oils to that as well that complement rosemary, because it does have antimicrobial properties. You can make an infused oil with rosemary as well to use on your skin. You can use it on your hair too. You can make a strong infusion, which is a strong tea, a potent tea, to use as a hair rinse, and it helps to bring back the color in your hair. If you find that your hair is turning gray, it's losing its luster, the rosemary tea can actually bring luster back to the hair, just like it helps to promote glowing in the skin by regenerating skin cells and hydrating the skin. It's great to add to a toner. It repairs damaged tissues. It heals scars. So if you have scars and you want a more even tone complexion, you can add rosemary tea to your baths and soak in it. And it will also tighten your skin and slow aging. It stimulates, like I said, the skin cells. You can also use the essential oil to treat acne. If you have acne outbreaks, it's antimicrobial, so it will clean the acne and it'll minimize the scar that the acne leaves once it goes away, once the zit pimple goes away, or skin eruption, I should say, goes away. Mint has a wonderful way of, if you chew on the leaves, it can freshen your breath. Very good for freshening the breath. So I know that sometimes we pass by rosemary bushes, depending on where it's at. You don't necessarily want to pick off a leaf and just start chewing on it, because you don't know what happened to that plant. You don't know what may have gotten on the leaves. So I would make sure that I clean them first. If you are ever out foraging and you're picking leaves, make sure that when you bring them home, you wash them off with vinegar, cold water. You can use a little bit of baking soda to help break down some of the dirt, toxic matter that could be resting on the leaves when you find it. So rosemary is very beneficial for the mind. Is very beneficial and has been used to aid memory and to lift depression. It lifts depression because it has a very light quality. It creates a light-hearted persona. So at one time, people actually made necklaces or garlands, collars, out of rosemary by weaving the stems together, and will wear it. And it wards away negativity. It helps to keep you focused. If there's something that you know you have to do, you know, and you know you get easily distracted, carry some rosemary with you. It can help you to lift your spirits if you're depressed. Also, if you practice Reiki, you're a massage therapist, and you do any type of laying on of hands work to heal people, it's beneficial to wash your hands with the rosemary. Using the rosemary to wash your hands, and we're gonna actually make a rosemary, some products with rosemary, so that you will know how to use it when you get it. So before practicing your Reiki or your massage or your healing on of hands or whatever you're doing to help facilitate the healing in others, the rosemary will help to actually promote it and make it stronger, as well as helping you to avoid transference, so you're not necessarily picking up some of the negative energy that you are working towards dispelling with the rosemary by using the rosemary. If you can also use rosemary as an incense by drying it, and you can burn it to promote healing and cleansing in a space where someone is ill. Just like sage, if you breathe in the smoke, it can help to bring messages to you. So if you have questions, it will actually open up the ethers for you to receive messages. Make that connection so that you can receive guidance, because it does lighten the heart and open the heart. It has been effectively used as a substitute for frankincense to dispel negativity. It's very good to ward off psychic attacks. Placed under the bed, rosemary helps to promote good dreams and ward away bad ones. It also helps to prevent psychic attacks at night. So if one is prone to that, it would be beneficial to use rosemary and see how it works. Let me know how it works for you if you have nightmares. You can even add it to your sachet and place it under your pillow. The other thing is, it also has been used like garlic, hung up over a doorpost to ward away thieves and negative spirits. So rosemary, in its powerful cleansing and purifying vibrations, to purify and clear your aura, so it makes for a wonderful bath. You can use this infused tea as a very strong tea to add to your bath water. Not only will it clear your skin and make your skin more even toned and more supple, and tighten it, it also will help to clear your aura. So if you come home from work and you feel heavy, if you've had a rough time, anything that you're dealing with that causes you to have a heavy heart, make a strong tea with some rosemary and take a bath. Enjoy the beauty it brings you, and enjoy the peace that it brings to you. It's a wonderful herb, and we thank the Mother Earth. Yeah. We thank Earth for bringing us the beautiful, wonderful rosemary bush. Ashe. It smells so wonderful. Ashe.